If you're looking for a 9-to-5 job, then policing is not for you. It's at night when the police are most needed. Dealing with a whole range of crime and bringing law and order to the battlefields that are our towns and cities. Ex-Royal Marine, PC Ian Schofield knows a thing or two about battlefields. But tonight, he's more concerned with what's going on in space.
Full moon tonight, I believe. So, I'll most probably prove me totally wrong on camera. But generally, when we get a full moon, we do get a surge, shall we say, of antisocial or stupid behaviour.
Hello, ladies, you okay?
PC Schofield's watch is Exmouth, and his fears of lunar lunacy seem to be well-founded.
Yes, mate. Frank!
Frank?
Are you all right? Yeah. You're a bit unsteady there, mate. You not think it'd be better to get a taxi?
No.
You're looking a bit worse for wear, mate. Okay, you'll see you in a wee bit, guys. I'll see you in a wee bit. When you see on telly, go, yeah, PC Schofield was right, it was right.
Was right, and he's always going to be right. He's just a copy.
We'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, I'll see you later. That geezer we were chatting to, he's had his moments, but generally he's not too bad a lad. Well, you can see there, he had quite a bit to drink. Quite boisterous, but he's not aggressive in any way. And hopefully it will remain that way, and we most probably will see him later, but hopefully in a positive way and not a negative.
Keeping an eye on locals such as Frank is an essential part of PC Schofield's nightly regime. It's the known faces or persistent offenders who cause most of the trouble. A select few who waste valuable police resources. 60% of PC Schofield's work at night is booze-related. Whether it be dealing with punch-ups, or, as he is now, with a girl who thinks some blokes nicked her handbag.
What's the matter?
Someone's taking my handbag.
I know, mate.
Trying to work out what's going on is difficult, especially when the girl in question has had a few sherbets.
See the person.
To add to PC Schofield's troubles, the lad she's accusing is sticking his oar in.
No, I'm asking you a question. What have you got to go to?
Just leave it at the moment, Beetlejuice, okay? Yeah, we'll try and see.
Mate, all I'm saying is...
I'll chat to you in a moment.
You got to go to the police station with.
On the outside.
With allegations being banded around and nobody making any sense, the best that PC Schofield can do is send the girl on her way.
Knows what to do. At the moment, there's very little we can do because we don't even know we're looking for love.
But PC Schofield is a dedicated copper, and he still wants to find out exactly what's going on.
Right, mate. What's been occurring from your side?
From my point of view, she's slightly drunk.
But his attention is drawn away by the reappearance of a familiar face.
All right, Frankie, do you want to just move on a minute, mate? I'm dealing with something, me old mate. Thank you.
Mate, right, but end of the day, a load of shit. People's moving on and going, you know. We know, well, basically I was in there and I know exactly what she's doing about.
Frankie,
I've got nowhere to live, mate.
I'm trying to sort something out, mate. Just
sort me out.
PC Schofield tries to calm Frank down, but this is a bloke intent on getting himself nicked.
Watch the road.
I'll smash the back of the van.
Don't do that, Frankie, or you'll end up getting nicked.
Mate, I don't know. Fuck's sake.
Frankie.
Come on! Nick me!
Do you want lifted, mate, for section 5?
Oh, yeah.
PC Schofield tries to reason with Frank.
I've got nothing to do! I've got nothing to do!
But there comes a point where his safety and those of the officers on the ground is called into question, and other calming techniques need to be employed.
Relax. Relax.
This method of restraint may look violent, but the night cops are in full control. 2 officers force Frankie to the ground, whilst PC Schofield protects the man's head from smashing into the road.
Right, Frank, listen to me. I'm going to double lock these, Frank.
I listen to you.
Right, Frankie, we're going to get you up, mate.
Oh, no, let go of cuffs. Just a little bit, please.
Do me a favour.
Frank, roll towards me, Frank. Bend that knee, pal. Bend the knee. OK, we're going to lift you up, mate, after 3. 1, 2...
Now handcuffed, the lad seems to have calmed down and tries to bargain with the cops.
Why'd you do that, mate?
Because I've got nowhere to live.
But it's a bit,
Just let me go. Let me go. Just let go gently. Gently. And I won't kick off. I will not kick off. Just gently let go.
We know each other, mate, don't we? No need for it, is there?
Oh, exactly. So
why have you gone and done that?
I'm not going to kick off. I only tell him to let go and I won't kick off. Brutality! No. Tell him to let go and I won't kick off. Tell him to let go and I will not kick off.
Who to let go, mate?
Oh, and if you don't, mate, I'll kick, mate. That's good. No. Oh, fucking. Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Frank.
Oh, no. Let go of the cuffs. Let go of the cuffs.
Just let go of this back a minute, mate.
Let go of the cuffs.
Let go of this back a minute.
No. Let go of the cuffs, then. Let go of the cuffs. Let go.
I've got your arm, mate.
You let go of the cuffs.
I've not got hold of the cuffs. I've got your arm, pal. OK, just step your straight.
No. At all. Not at all.
Why are you going in there, Frank?
Let go gently. Just
go on.
Chill. No,
just let go of his
gas, mate. 290 last time. I'm not fucking leaving.
Can you just let go?
It may have taken 9 officers last time, but tonight it takes just 3.
To get arrested. I was chatting to him earlier, fine. He said, arrest me if you don't, I'm going to kick the van in, which he started doing.
God! Fuck him! Oh no! You can't face!
Okay, shut that door.
I'm shut.
Watch his foot! Okay, see yourself up. You're the tool, man. Why are you doing that?
What we're doing?
Frank's state of mind has left PC Schofield baffled.
Goodness knows what's happened there. Maybe he's on something else apart from beer. But we saw him earlier, nice and friendly, and he's now insisted they arrest him. I've told him to calm down. He's threatened, you can hear him now, to fill the van in. He started banging the van. The rest's history.
All PC Schofield needs to do now is get the screaming delinquent safely down to lockup.
I've tried reasoning with young Frank in the back. He seems to be up and down as if he's on something, to be perfectly honest.
Fucking out of my face!
You can hear him now. 1 minute he's okay, he's not going to kick off. Next minute it's going to take 10 of us, 9 of us, and he's going to bite us all. So what we're going to do in this case is inform custody to have what we call a welcoming committee, so we've got enough officers to control him should he try to assault officers. We're getting all that on tape. But a lot of people say, oh, it took 3 coppers to take me down. What they don't realise, we're restraining. If it was a matter of just knocking someone out, you know, we got batons and the like, we could most probably do it single-handed. But to try and do it to cause minimal injury to anybody, that's why it needs 2, 3 or 4 officers to do it, to ensure they don't get unnecessarily injured. Yeah, 7-0 late, so you can most probably hear over the radio he's kicking off. He seems to be up and down. 1 minute he's going to behave, next minute he's going to bite all the officers when we get there. To that end, could we have a reception committee ready, please, so far?
Oh, fucking God! Wait, get all of them! Get all of them!
Stop moving the van, Frank. Anything can do you any good, mate.
PC Schofield has at least a 30-minute drive ahead of him. But at least he's got Frank to keep him company.
Don't fucking sit there winding me up. Wait! Fucking wait!
Hello, Dean.
The reception committee are on hand to restrain him if needs be. But once again, Frank seems to have calmed down. The night cops thought it would be too dangerous for us to follow him into lockup. And by all accounts, it was a good job.
When we got him into the charge room for me to present him to the sergeant, he remained calm, but the crux come when he wanted a cigarette. With the law, it's no smoking. He kicked off, and I was in there on my own with him. He was uncuffed by this time. He started kicking off, and I was getting very close to either pepper spraying him or using a preemptive strike, a punch or a blow, to try and take him down until help got in. Luckily, the custody sergeant and about 4 others came in, dragged him out. We had to forcibly get him in the cell, pinion him to finish the search. He's locked up, and we've just left there now, and he's playing the drum kit on the cell door to the annoyance of all the other clients in there.
Frankie may be safely behind bars for the night. For PC Schofield, though, the young man's misdemeanours will keep him awake for some time to come.
I've now got to go back, do a file for court, which will take me about 2 or 3 hours, before I can go home, and I'm back in at 3. Life don't get much better than that.
Coming up, the girls' night out that ends up a night in the cells. The suspected dealer who gets a property makeover. And this style-conscious lad falls foul of the night cops. Colwyn Bay, home to 30,000 people. In the summer, it's a thriving coastal resort. But behind the picture postcard facade lie pockets of high social deprivation. Unsurprising then that areas such as this have record levels of drug abuse. Indeed, North Wales has the highest number of drug-related deaths in the whole country. It's a problem that the police are determined to stamp out, targeting dealers and users alike. Information has come to the attention of Colwyn Bay's night cops that a suspected dealer is about to hold a drugs-fueled party. Tonight, they're hoping to cash in on this intelligence with an early evening raid. DC Andy Forsyth will lead the 10-man team throughout the operation.
Okay. Right, the operation tonight is codenamed Operation Anonymous. It's misuse of drugs warrant. Information has been received that the occupant of that flat, which is listed on your operational order, is dealing from and allowing his premises to be used for the taking of controlled drugs. The method, entry, is intended to be forced by means of the trained method of entry officers. I've driven past the address about 10-15 minutes ago. His car's there, his telly's on, so at least one person is in the premises that we know of. So we'll take it from there.
The team will take no chances during the raid. Those who enter the building first are highly trained officers who will expect the unexpected. They'll take every precaution, including wearing full body armour and using a 20-kilo battering ram known affectionately as the Key.
I got the key.
Fully kitted up, the team sets off for the bust. Once at the location, there's no hanging about. Knocking politely on the door will give the suspect time to dispose of any drugs. So niceties are done away with, and they just smash it down. The scene, though, on the other side is not what they were expecting.
The intelligence that we had was that he was getting a quantity of drugs, bringing them here to the house where he was having parties at the weekend.
There may be no party on, but the search for drugs takes place regardless. Whilst PC Rob Darnell starts combing the kitchen for evidence, DC Forsyth searches the suspect. In operations such as this, it's not just controlled substances that the cops are looking for.
What you also look out for on any drug-related is lists, names, numbers, amounts. That's indicative of any dealing type of activity and provides us a good source of intelligence as well.
The officers are thorough and must leave no stone or bag of dried pasta unturned. DC Forsyth has first-hand experience in discovering drugs in obscure places.
Because we're looking for drugs, there's a million places you can hide it. I've even found drugs inside children's nappies, underneath mattresses that children are sleeping on. So if people want to hide it, they'll hide it inside light switches, skirting boards. I mean, I think you only need to think of your own house, where you can hide stuff in your own house and try and work out for yourself where a bag of drugs can be hidden. I mean, some of it can be like a couple of pinheads or something like that. So you think in a million places that could be hidden.
It's not long before the officers find something, but it's far from the drugs bust of the century.
Cannabis, not the hugest amount in the world, but
It appears in this case that the information that the officers were given was incorrect.
Unfortunately tonight, he hasn't got the quantity of drug we hoped. He's not going to have any of these wild parties that we've been told about.
The raid may not have been the success they hoped it would, but the night cops have to follow up on the leads they've been given. And despite only finding a small amount of cannabis, they have a duty to come down hard on any offender.
well, I've got to inform you at this moment in time, you're under arrest on suspicion of possession of a controlled drug. So I've got a caution, you do have to say anything, but it may harm your defence, not mention one question, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be in evidence.
For that? For that, yeah.
It's personal?
Yeah, very told me.
There was a small amount of drugs that he claims were for personal use. It's not what we'd hoped for, but you win some, you lose some.
The man is taken off to custody. Later he was questioned and given a formal caution. A disappointing start to the evening for the night cops, but North Wales Police don't just concentrate on targeting the dealers. In Wrexham, catching recreational drug users is tonight's prime objective. It's a proactive approach that uses a special breed of night cop.
Molly is a 2-year-old black Labrador bitch.
Molly's sense of smell is 1 million times that of a human, a useful attribute in the sniffing out of controlled substances.
She doesn't touch the drug itself, she just indicates to me that person is carrying a substance or has been using a substance. And she does that by detecting the air scent around that person.
In the past year, nearly 20% of the population have taken controlled substances. That's over 11 million people. There's been a significant rise in cocaine abuse, with an estimated 750,000 people having taken it in the past 12 months. It's not long before Molly picks up a scent.
Can you come have a chat to one of my officers, mate, please? If she's happy to stay there, which she was on that one, we'll have a chat to him.
But there are significant problems in using this tactic.
There's probably going to be a lot of contamination this time of night, so you see they're all moving from pub to pub. So just have a quick chat to him, that's all, and see what his account is, really.
After he's been searched, this man is found not to be carrying anything illicit and is let go. Molly's presence acts as a deterrent, a visible sign to weekend revellers of the police's intent. North Wales Police also work closely with the local pubs and clubs. It's an initiative that tonight is proving very successful.
I'll update your search to be on. Done a search, we've got bugs on in the house. I'll make you under arrest, okay? Pull the bag up by the bar, go over to the staff and searched him and they found the bag on him, so... Pulled this bag up by the bar, so our staff searched him and found this bag on him.
Yeah. You stop fucking... Shut off, you fucking knobby! Okay, fuck off! Get off me fucking ab! Get off it! Get off it! I don't care, mate. Stop kicking my leg, yeah? Just wait. Fucking knobhead. Right, take the kick. Ah!
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, right?
Shake, sorry. You can't say drugs, okay? You don't have to say anything, but they have your defence. Do not mention when questions are later line on court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Probably a small bag of cocaine. Basically what's happened inside the nightclub, gentleman's been found placing that in his pocket. He's been confronted by his door staff. He's then attempted to try and run from the premises. He's been detained until the police have arrived. He's been arrested this moment in time for possession of Class A.
So the night cops have had mixed results, but the figures suggest that they are slowly winning the battle against drugs. Convictions have gone up, and slowly but surely, the message is getting through.
In a minute and see
It's Saturday night, and the Carnival has come to Exmouth. There's 30,000 people on the streets, making it the cops' busiest night of the year. Reinforcements in the form of special officers have been drafted in to help maintain law and order.
We've got 12 in tonight.
Excellent. Well, that'll help stem the problems later then. All right, mate. See you in a bit.
See you later.
Cheers, Mark. Right. That was Mark. He's one of the specials that work out of Exmouth. He was saying that there's actually 12 members of the special constabulary on this evening, which, in my experience, is a first to have that many specials on. But obviously, it's quite useful looking at the number of people. The 4 of us that are working at the moment obviously potentially might struggle to cope with an incident should it occur, so obviously with the assistance of the 12 specials that should make our job a little bit easier. So it's obviously quite thinned out quite nicely.
It may be unusual for PC's Pusey and Boundy to be working with so many specials, but not with one another. One of the keys to being a good night cop is having a buddy you can rely on.
Working with Chris tonight would tend to be double crew quite often. We work quite well together, quite different styles of policing, which tend to complement each other and mean that we can deal with things quite effectively.
Whilst we do have different styles, the way we do work quite well together and have similar sort of take on life and the job itself, so I think that works out to be quite handy, and it also helps to have a sense of humour, so which Andy's got sometimes.
With so many people out and about, it's not long before they get their first call of the evening.
Just had a report of an assault coming, and the offender has made off, so we're just going to head towards and see what we've got. It appears to be a group of youngsters.
The culprit is scarpered, but the kids are still loitering. Working well together often means splitting up. They approach the 2 groups separately to question them. In most of these cases, underage drinking is a factor, and PC Pusey wants to know if the youth is carrying any contraband.
Bit of the old booze. Obviously being 16 you shouldn't have that, should you? No. So you're obviously going to disclose that to me, are you? And I'll dispose of it correctly.
PC Pusey has confiscated the tinnies and knows exactly what to do with them.
He's told me I can dispose of them, so they've been disposed of. That's just one of the cameras in one of the spots around the town.
Events at the Carnival are being closely monitored by the police station's CCTV control room. Exmouth has cameras at every major intersection and trouble hotspot, giving the night cops a 360-degree view of any incident that occurs.
Not a problem.
The introduction of CCTV has changed the face of modern policing.
In the days before CCTV, if there was an incident, you had to look around for people that were willing to make statements who saw what. And very often the guy would say, it wasn't me, I didn't do it, and you've got no evidence, there's no proof. These days, because we're here filming it, he can then put his hands up and say, it wasn't me, I wasn't there, and all of a sudden, well, I think you were, because it's here, you're looking at it.
Main traffic runs.
When they spot someone acting suspiciously, they radio through to the night cops who respond immediately. Tonight, they've seen a man acting in an antisocial manner, and PC Matt Clark has been given the job of tracking him down.
He's being followed by CCTV at the minute, so we can not exactly trace every footstep, but we should be able to keep an eye on what he's doing until we get to him.
To help PC Clark to identify the man, control room have radioed through a description.
I wouldn't have thought.
A light-coloured shirt, trousers, light brown hair, chubby face, carrying a Kentucky meal.
Control room have directed PC Clark to the Carnival Fun Fair. He arrives only to discover that the finger-licking lad has already been detained by a fellow officer.
My colleague's just speaking to the gentleman that we were talking about earlier, who was a problem in the pub, and getting his details, and giving him suitable words of advice, I think.
As the suspect is interviewed, PC Clark has a chat with the Fun Fair's on-site security.
Yeah, good. Do you know the gent?
Yeah, I just said to the WPC, he's part of the showman's group here. Right. It's the son of one of the ladies that runs the show. They don't want him on the premises. Right. He's a pain in the fucking ass.
They don't want him here?
No. And he upsets the people that come down here. He walks into rides having a case, a danger to himself.
So where's he supposed to be giving tonight then if he's not actually part of the group?
They want him banged up if you can do it.
If he doesn't kick off, we can't wheel him away.
All right, you disappear. I bet you get a call back from me in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
So it turns out that the boozed-up lad is an unwelcome member of the travelling fair. His mum, though, knows exactly what to do with him.
I'd like you to take him away, put him in a cell, just chuck him out tomorrow.
Ah, motherly love.
I mean, the thing is it Mrs. Manders?
Yes.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the problem we got, Mrs. Manders, we haven't witnessed anything. What we do is escort him off.
Yeah.
Then if he comes back, potentially we can arrest him.
Yeah.
To prevent a breach of the peace. But I must be honest, at the moment, genuinely, and I'm not being funny, but he has been a gentleman with us.
Well, yeah, he is.
Hey, so listen, what Mum's saying, right, so we're being fair here.
PC Jones does his best to calm the drunk down, whilst PC Clark goes to see if his old man will fight his corner.
Are you happy with him staying on site tonight if he just gets his head down?
No, I'm not really happy with him staying on site tonight. I'd rather him off the fair tonight, and then when he comes back tomorrow, they'll take him away tomorrow. Yeah, fair enough. Okay?
So both mum and dad want him banged up, which leaves the night cops with a bit of a dilemma.
The tip is, what, if we nick him though, what do we nick him for? He's been a gentleman with me.
With us, yeah, I know. Yeah, but Mum's adamant she doesn't want him here. The thing is, you were thrown out of the pub at Fat Jack's. You made threats to the staff there, which is the initial reason that we're talking to you. Yeah. I know you're being nice as pie with us now, but I'm pretty sure that once we go, because you've had a few bevies, you're going to cause problems with these people. And I know you'll say that to me.
I can be nice to anybody just look at.
At the moment, we're just trying to decide what to do with this gent. He's had a skinful to drink. He's already caused disorder in one pub. His parents, who work here at the fair, they're very concerned that if he stays, he's going to kick off and cause problems tonight.
So PC Jones puts a call through to control to see if CCTV have proof of him committing anything they can arrest him for. Over in Wrexham, there's no carnival, but the night cops are still expecting to be kept busy.
This evening, our task primarily is public order, concentrating mainly on Wrexham town centre.
And they don't even have to travel far before things kick off. A fight has broken out in full view of the van.
Shelley! Shelley!
Let her go! Let her go!
Girls, let Shelley!
Let go!
Fighting on the street is not advised. Doing it in front of a van load of night cops, well, that's just plain idiotic. Even as they're separated, though, there's time for a parting shot. A stiletto to the groin. Bullseye.
Hey, can you get all this one as well?
No, she's alright.
Battered and bruised, the girls are led away to the van. Where to their astonishment, they learn that they've broken the law. Surprising.
Right, you have to say anything.
I appreciate the fact.
Whilst they're taken into custody, PC Evans eases the baying crowd.
Jane! Jane! What's your language, please, kid?
I didn't swear, I never swear.
Listen, there's no need for anybody else to get involved in this. It could have got out of hand. But thank God there was enough of us here, really, at the end of the day to deal with it. So hopefully, it looks like a good start to the night.
Much of the night cops' time is spent dealing with disorderly behaviour, and these two are tonight paying the price for their actions. Such incidents are often dealt with using the Public Order Act, a comprehensive piece of legislation that includes Section 5.
Fella, you are nicked Section 5 public order.
That's a clause which allows the police to stop anybody from disturbing the peace, whether it be through their actions or even the language they use.
Relax. What's he done wrong? He called me, and I quote, a fucking prick.
So if a police officer thinks your actions are causing somebody else distress, then chances are you'll find yourself under arrest. A situation which can sometimes lead to a bit of a backlog when it comes to processing arrests back at the lockup. Superintendent Carl Langley of Devon and Cornwall Police has first-hand experience of the logistical problems that too many arrests can cause.
The Torquay custody unit downstairs has 36 cells, and often late at night you'll have 2 or more sergeants on down there to book in what we normally expect to be quite a number of people coming in. And of course booking somebody in now is not a 5-minute job, because you need to record all their property, you need to do risk assessments on each person. The problem that causes us then, if it becomes busy on the harbour side and you, for example, get 5-6 people arrested all at once, you can end up starting to form a queue outside the back of the police station there to book people in, which is frustrating for them, because sometimes they can hear the radio and hear their colleagues down at the harbour side who need assistance and they're in no position to help, and that really can be quite frustrating.
Back in Exmouth, PC's Pusey and Boundy have been called away from the Carnival to deal with an incident at the local train station.
We'll go to the ladies' toilets and just see what's happening.
When they arrive, they discover it was a false alarm, but PC Pusey is worried.
As you can obviously see, it's quite excitable at the moment. Potentially a few more drinks, a few more people. Things are just going to get busier and busier.
For now, though, their presence is needed back at the Carnival. But just as they're about to leave, PC Boundy calls his colleague back into the fray. He spotted an angry young man getting involved in some argy-bargy and punching a window.
Tell you what, mate, come and have a little chat. Don't fucking touch me.
Right, calm yourself down. Let's start, all right?
All right.
Just fucking bend my arms like that.
Yes, because I don't appreciate being sworn at and being challenged. Now get in the car a minute. Watch your head. Put your legs in. Basically, this chap's obviously got a problem with the police and the general public. And we've basically gone to speak to him. Come and have a little chat. Don't fucking touch me. And he's turned around and foaming at the mouth. He's told us to basically disappear, but not quite so politely. We've then gone to speak to him, and he's become quite resistant to us. So we're just going to try and find out what the actual issue is and to see if we've got any offences.
So PC Boundy goes to chat with the little punk's friends to get their side of the story.
No, I'm quite happy with that, but all I'm saying is, obviously, he's got attitude with me. I've punched the window, we come over to speak to him, and he's told us to F off, hasn't he?
It's all out.
So there you go. Prison. We will do.
With friends like these, who needs enemies?
What's the problem then? You've obviously got a few issues.
Yeah, but listen, if you just talk to me like a human being, then I'll talk to you.
Well, we were going to try and move you away from whatever the problem was.
I think that was the cleverest thing to do.
It was the cleverest thing to do. But obviously telling me to F off and becoming aggressive towards us isn't. Now, we're obviously very busy tonight to be dealing with trivial, stupid little matters and people, drunk teenagers.
Having questioned the separate parties, the officers compare notes.
Just that he split up with his girlfriend tonight, and I said, to be honest, mate, it doesn't matter. He can't punch a window and tell somebody to F off, can he?
Whereabouts in Exeter do you live?
St Thomas.
St Thomas. What are you planning to do now? Because I'm not happy to leave you in Exmouth, so we've got a couple of options, right?
Yeah,
where are you meant to be staying this evening?
Look, I'm not drunk, I'm just very angry.
Right, I can see you're very angry, all right, and I'm not happy to leave you on the street if you're very angry.
So the night cops have given the young punk the option of A, spending the night in a cell, or B, going home and coming back later to face a public order offence.
And then we can deal with you.
What is the point in that?
Well, the point is...
Go to court for a public order offence.
Or we can deal with you later in the week.
Yeah,
by the way of a fixed penalty ticket.
How much?
Fixed penalty ticket is £80.
80 quid for what?
For being disorderly.
No, I tell you what, would you rather...
Tell you what, put your foot in then, mate, and I'll find... It's fine, we'll arrest you, it's not a problem, right? It's fine.
The lad's back chat has left the night cop no option, and he's arrested. Coming up, the night cops stumble across a body in the road.
Yeah, is it possible just to have an ambulance here to check this man? Is he breathing or anything, Dave?
Can you hear me?
And the young punk just will not let it lie.
I wasn't getting aggressive or anything. I was just asking questions. It's my right to ask questions about stuff.
In Exmouth, PC Matt Clark has been dealing with a member of the travelling fair whose old folks have a thoroughly modern approach to parenting.
I'd like you to take him away, put him in a cell, just chuck him out tomorrow.
But Mummy's left the night cops with a dilemma.
If we nick him though, what do we nick him for? He's been a gentleman with me.
With us, yeah, I know.
So they've called CCTV Control, who are analysing footage to see if the man has committed an offence. And sure enough,
It's looking like he's either going to be arrested for a substantive public order offence, say criminal damage or causing harassment, alarm, distress, or otherwise he's going to be arrested to prevent a further breach of the peace.
We're arresting you, Section 5 of the Public Order Act. Yeah, we take you to Exeter, mate. Get you sobered up. Get oinked out in the morning.
Jobs are good. Yeah, unfortunately, our gent's got himself arrested for Section 5 of the Public Order Act, which is basically causing harassment, alarm, distress to someone, which is the incident that occurred earlier in the pub.
There you go, chap.
So he's going to get a free ride to Exeter custody, and he'll get his head down there for the night.
You just have to have a
Yeah, we'll help you
brawl
now,
with
sir.
the police station.
Yep, there you go, mate.
Yeah, fine.
So a little man a bit.
You'll be fine, Asa, mate. That's it. Watch yourself as you step up there.
Up you go.
Sit yourself down on that seat. Make yourself comfy.
Top man, Asa, well done.
Lovely.
Our sergeant got back in touch with the camera operators. They said that there'd been an incident earlier on which we weren't aware of, where he's seen quite clearly peeing up the side of a parked unattended car in Exmouth, and two ladies have walked past it, and they appear to have been quite shocked or upset by this incident.
Generally, when we arrest people, on the whole, they tend to be fairly placid with us once they've been arrested. They've realised that there's no point in fighting or trying to play up, because it's not going to improve their position at all. So, yeah, generally, like this gent in the back, he's just going to sit there quietly. Hopefully we'll book him in without any further event, and he'll get his head down, go to sleep, and sleep off the beer.
Hey, sir.
Yeah?
Here we are, chap, up at Evertree Road.
Are we Exeter?
We are.
We are, mate. Now watch yourself.
at lockup, the man seems strangely at home.
A lot of people are quite relaxed when they're in custody. They may have been arrested before, or it could be their first time, and they're just taking it in, but people generally, once they get this far, there's not much point in putting up a fight, because they know they're not going to get anywhere, so they may as well just sit back and enjoy it as best they can.
It appears as well that this man has left his mark in Exmouth on a previous occasion.
Last October, the gentleman did exactly the same offence in Exmouth, urinating in a public place, which was outside one of our public houses on the Friday night, so therefore he's going to get charged tomorrow morning when sober to appear at Central Devon Magistrates Court in about a week's time for Section 5 of the Public Order Act.
Yeah, hopefully he will learn his lesson from this. Obviously he's done it before, and he's obviously got away more lightly before, but with a bit of luck, this will be a slightly harsher penalty for him, and he'll learn his lesson and won't do it again. Fingers crossed.
So one culprit is learning his lesson in a cell. Meanwhile, back at the town's train station, another culprit is giving a lesson on the subject of civil liberties.
I wasn't getting aggressive or anything. I was just asking questions. It's my right to ask questions about stuff.
Basically, we've had a chat with a chap that's punched the window and has been quite aggressive towards myself and my colleague. We've explained some options of the ways we can deal with him. Unfortunately, he's refusing to calm down. He's still being quite obstructive.
You're arresting me for what?
If we hadn't arrested you, there could be
chatting. You sound like my bloody headmaster in primary school.
He's been a little bit aggressive, so the decision's been made that he's going to be taken into custody tonight.
Can you get onto Big Air? I need an ambulance at the Yorkie ASAP. Got a guy knocked out of the...
That's it, mate. Unfortunately, you're now taking us away from more serious situations like that, aren't you? Because you won't, cooperate with us. Because it's going to take us off the street now for the next hour and a half. But if that's where he wants to be, then that's what we're going to do.
At the end of the day, you're all talking rubbish. I heard a report of someone's been knocked out and you're arresting me.
Did I lash out and try and hit you? Did I get abusive and start swearing? No.
Told us to fuck off.
I did. No, that was at the beginning. I did not do that.
That's enough of an offence, mate.
I'm a 17-year-old lad, for Christ's sake. What damage am I going to be able to cause?
Who knows, mate? That's why you've been arrested.
Okay.
Because you're digging yourself
freedom
into a
to
big hole.
freedom to speech, freedom to ask questions and know where they stand. I did that, and look where I am now. You need to.
All right, mate. Anything you say. You keep thinking what you want.
Let's walk round to where my colleague is.
The lad's behaviour has taken the night cops off the street for 2 hours, time that could have been better spent. Once at lockup, it's the custody sergeant's turn to get a taste of his attitude.
Did you go to any sort of special school?
Any problems reading or writing?
No.
Any need for you to be seen by a doctor?
No.
Have you taken any drugs tonight?
No.
Putting any drugs on you?
No.
Had any alcohol?
No.
No?
No.
Chris has witnessed a male.
Every detainee needs to have articles that could be used in self-harm removed.
That'll have to come off, mate, your necklace, and take your chain off for me. We've got pockets in the...
Stripped down, it's time for the young punk to spend the night in a cell. But first, PC Boundy has to deal with an emergency.
That's all right. Ready, mate. I'm not looking at you because I want to, I'm looking at you because I've got to. All right?
Drunk drivers are often perceived as the biggest killers on the road. There is, though, another alcohol-induced individual who causes more deaths, the drunken pedestrian. Indeed, 80% of all pedestrian deaths that take place at the weekend are due to that person being hammered. Most of them stumbling into the road and the path of a moving vehicle. Tonight in Colwyn Bay, a man has taken this stupidity one step further.
We just had a report of a male lying in the middle of a dual carriageway. So we're just approaching now just to see what's happening.
The bloke has passed out in the middle of the town's busiest road. It could be, though, that he's seriously injured.
Do we need an ambulance at all? Yeah, is it possible just to have an ambulance here to check this man? He's not responding to us. He probably is very intoxicated, but just to make sure that he isn't.
What's your name, mate? Can you hear me? The police. You wake up. Hello? Can you hear me?
Is he breathing or anything, Dave?
Can you hear me? Come on, try and stick yourself up, mate.
He looks like he's in his early 20s, he does. Has he got any identification on him at all? Thank you.
Once they're happy that he's not injured, they move him to safety and start to search him.
And then we've removed him off the road, onto the pavement, checked him out. We've tried to find out if he had any identification on him.
The only ID they can find is his mobile, which they scan for a home number. Eventually, he regains consciousness, giving the night cops the opportunity to question him.
We're here to help you. What's your name?
Well, where do you live then, so we can take you home? Business. Well, you can't stay in the street all night, can you?
But the night cops think they know who he is.
We believe he's from the forces and he's obviously on some leave this time. He's had a few too many beers and he's decided to go to sleep in the middle of the road, which isn't safe for him or other road users. And we've let the local officers deal with him, see if we can maybe get him home to somewhere a bit safer. But I believe since leaving the area, he's become worse and he's been arrested for a public order offence.
Another public order offence, another £80 fine, and another successful night for the night cops. Next time on Night Cops.
That we believe there's possibly drugs on this vehicle that should not be on there.
We meet a Wrexham man who's been doing a spot of moonlighting.
You were just saying, sir?
We've just found 6 cut and fet deals already for distribution.
In Edinburgh, this young lady loses her hair, her dignity, and finally complete control. And this unfortunate night cop knows exactly what he saw.
He's walking down the road with his penis in his hand, pissing. That's why he's been arrested.